Welcome to in-text citations in MLA format from the Northeast State Community College Wayne G. Baszler Library. In this video, we are going to learn what elements are needed and how to format them to correctly cite in MLA format within the body of your paper. Whenever you use information that is not your own or common knowledge, whether it be a direct quote, a summary, or a paraphrase, you need to cite it within the body of your paper. This is called in-text citation. The in-text citation directs the reader to the full source entry in the works cited list. The citation generally consists of the first element in the works cited entry, either the author's name or the title, and a page number. The page number will be in parentheses at a natural break in the flow of the text. The author's name or title either will be in the body of the text or abbreviated in parentheses with the page number. If there are no page numbers, then do not include anything except the author's name or title in this text in the in-text citation. Let's look at some examples so you can see it in action. Our first example will assume that the material came from this article by Naomi Brown. The first sample on this page shows how to incorporate the author's name into the text of the paper. When you do your citation this way, you will then just need to include your page number in parentheses. When using a direct quote, the parentheses and page number will come after the closing quotation mark, but before the period if it falls at the end of the quote. If you are paraphrasing, the parentheses and page number will come before the period as well. Our second sample shows how to include the author's name in the parenthetical citation. Use the author's last name and the page number with no comma in between. Like in the first sample, the citation will follow the quotes before the period. A paraphrase will work in the same way as it did in the first sample as well. In a block quote, either you can introduce the quote with the author's name and have just the page number at the end, or you can do as is shown in this sample and place the author's last name and page number at the end of the block quote. For a block quote, the parenthetical citation will come after the period instead of before it. This is the works cited entry for our second example. In this case, we do not have an author, so we will use the title of the report for our in-text citation. Our first sample uses the name of the report in the body of the text. Notice that it is italicized and capitalized just like it was in the works cited entry. The page number follows the quotation marks just as it did when we had an author name. If your title is for an article and it has quotation marks around it in the works cited list, then it will have them in the body of the text as well. The second sample shows us how to use the title of the work in the parenthetical citation. Notice that we don't use the entire title. The title is abbreviated, when possible, to the first noun and any preceding adjectives. Exclude any initial articles such as the, a, and an. If there isn't a noun near the beginning of the title, you may need to abbreviate to the first word of the title, if it is enough to distinguish it in your list of works cited. If your title is for an article, you will have quotation marks around it in the parentheses. Let's quickly recap. MLA in-text citation uses parenthetical notation where you place information inside of parentheses. Each citation will have either an author or a title and a page number. The author or title can be found in the body of the text or included in the parenthetical notation. In-text citation is always used for direct quotes, summaries, and paraphrases of information you have gotten from other sources. If you need any help using MLA format or finding or citing sources, please don't hesitate to contact one of your friendly librarians. We are here to help you. Visit us at the library, call us, chat with us live, email us, or make an appointment for an individualized one-on-one session.